Hello friends, my name is Mohit Mangal. I am a career counselor and I am an author of Career Guide 2020, which has been circulated by CBSE Delhi to all the schools across the world. Today in this video, I'll talk to you about how to join the elite Indian Navy. I will talk to you about all the possible entries in the Indian Naval Services or Indian Navy. Let's get started. So I take this opportunity to share with you today's presentation, Career in the Elite Indian Navy. In this, I will talk to you about how to get into the Indian Navy, starting with the motto of Indian Navy, that is Sham no Varuna. May the Lord of the oceans be auspicious unto us. I shall talk to you about the function of the Indian Navy, levels of entry, ranks and processes of entry at junior level, details of the test and the selection procedure at the junior level, commissions in the Indian Navy, then ranks and processes of entry at the senior level, and details of the test and selection procedure at the senior level. So let's talk about and understand the function of the Indian Navy. The primary objective of the Indian Navy is to safeguard the nation's maritime borders and, in conjunction with the other armed forces of the Union, act to deter or defeat any threats or aggression against the territory, people, or maritime interests of India, both in war as well as in peace. The Indian Navy is the naval branch of the Indian Armed Forces. The President of India is the Supreme Commander of the Indian Navy. The ranks which are there in Navy at the junior level start from ordinary seaman, leading seaman, petty officer, chief petty officer, master chief petty officer second class, and master chief petty officer first class. The levels of entry are only at two levels. One is at the sailor level, that is the junior most level, and second is as a commissioned officer. At sailor level, one can get into the Indian Navy as an artificer apprentice, senior secondary recruit, Matric recruit, musician, or as a sportsman. So let me start with the entry process under the sailor level. The first entry is post grade 10, where one as a Matric recruit can join the Indian Navy as a chef or a steward or a sanitary hygienist. What it requires to join is a written exam followed by a physical fitness test and a medical. The age criteria for this is 17 to 20 years. One can also join as a Matric recruit post grade 10 as a musician if one is proficient in any of the Western notation, oral aptitude, and basic knowledge in the theory of music. Along with that, the candidate would be tested on the musical ability, followed by physical fitness test and a medical. Age limit in this is 17 to 25 years. Then starts the artificial apprentice, where the qualification required is 10 plus 2 with 60% marks minimum and with physics and mathematics as compulsory subjects in grade 11 and 12. This again is followed by a written exam and a physical fitness test and a medical. The age criteria for Artificer apprentice is 17 to 20 years. Then second entry, post grade 12 would be called as the senior secondary recruit, SSR. Qualifications 10 plus 2 with maths and physics, written exam, physical fitness test and medical, 17 and a half to 23 years. And in the sports category, one can again join the Indian Naval Services, where the candidate needs to be 10 plus 2 in any stream and should have participated at international or national or state level representing a university or in an inter-university tournament. Here again, one is required to go through a physical fitness test followed by a common entrance exam. Then we move to the Indian Navy commissioned officers, that is at the higher level. There are two commissions in line with what we see in the Indian Army as well as in the Indian Air Force. One can go through a permanent commission, with one can continue working from 52 to 62 years depending upon the rank and the nature of service. One can also opt for a voluntary retirement after 20 years of service and become eligible for pension. Then there is a short service commission where one can go ahead with the 10 years of short service, following to which one can extend its service in the Indian Navy for next 4 years. The ranks at the officer level which are available include sub-lieutenant, lieutenant, lieutenant commander, commander, captain, commodore, rear admiral, vice admiral, and admiral, who is the chief of the naval staff. Also, there is an honorary rank higher than an admiral, which is known as the admiral of the fleet. The permanent commission, which is available in the Indian Army, is under the following categories. One can enter as a cadet entry, which is through an NDA exam, where one needs to be 10+2 with physics and mathematics. This exam is conducted by the Union Public Service Commission, and the age criteria is 16.5 to 19.5 years. Second entry is the graduate special entry, where one needs to be a BSc in physics and mathematics, or a Bachelor of Engineer or a Bachelor of Technology degree holder. Here, the entrance exam is the Combined Defense Services exam, specifically for the Naval Academy. Age limit is 19 to 22 years. Then there is the NCC special entry, where one needs to be a graduate in physics and mathematics or have a BE or a BTech degree. One, along with it, also needs to have an NCC C Division certificate. Here, the application is based on advertisement which is published every year. There is no specific entrance exam required, and the age limit is 19 to 24. Fourth entry available in the Navy is Naval Armament Inspection Cadre, which is primarily or commonly known as NAIC. Here, one needs to be a BE or a BTech in the area of ECE or EEE, or a postgraduate degree in electronics or physics. Again, here, application-based advertisement, which is published every year. 19.5 to 25 years is the age criteria. Then one can also join Navy in the law cadre under what is popularly known as JAG, J-A-G. Degree in law is required, which may be a 3-year or a 5-year integrated degree, and with minimum 55% marks. Application based on advertisement. 22 to 27 years is the age criteria. Then there is 10+2 technical entry, where a candidate having passed physics, chemistry, and mathematics with minimum 70% marks can apply directly to the Indian Navy, where after applying will join the Indian Naval Academy. Application is based through advertisement. 16.5 to 19 years is the availability of the age limit. Next entry is university entry scheme, where one can apply as per the advertisement in the pre-final or the final year, where one is going through an engineering degree in the area of electrical, electronics, power, instrumentation control, telecommunication, power systems, and so on. Here you need to show your marks up to the 6th semester, which should be 60%. Before I move to the Short Service Commission, these all commissions were the permanent commissions. I would request all of you to please put across your comment or question in the comment section below. If you do that, I'll be very happy to share with you my latest career guide, which is worth rupees 250 free of cost. Moving to the Short Service Commission. In Short Service Commission, one can join Indian Navy in the law cadre, which is open for both men and women. Here, one requires a degree in the law. Application based on advertisement. 22 to 27 years is the age criteria. One can also join Indian Navy as an air traffic controller, which is open to both men and women. One requires to be first class in any science subject, which may include physics, mathematics, or electronics, with minimum 55% marks. Application based on advertisement, which is published every year. 19.5 to 25 years is the age criteria. Then you can go ahead as Short Service Commission person in the general service executive, where one needs to be a BSc or an MSc with minimum 55% marks, with physics and mathematics or PE or BTech with minimum 55% marks. Application is based on advertisement. Age criteria is 19.5 to 25 years. Hydro cadre, which is only open for men. One needs to be a first class science graduate with physics, chemistry, mathematics, or electronics. Application based on advertisement. 19.5 to 25 years. One can join logistics cadre, which is open to both men and women. One needs to be a degree holder in any of the general core areas, which may be BA in the area of economics, commerce, computer applications, or one can be a BE, BTech, BBA, BBM, BSc, or an MSc, MCA with minimum 60% marks. Application is based on advertisement. 19.5 to 25 years is the age criteria. One can also join Navy Short Service Commission as an aviation pilot, which is open to both men and women. One needs to be a graduate with minimum 50%, 60% marks in physics and maths. Along with that, candidate should carry a valid commercial pilot license. To know more about commercial pilot license, you can go ahead and watch my other video, how to become a pilot. Now, this entry is again based on application. 19.5 to 23 years is the age limit. One can join Navy as an aviation observer in the observation cadre. Graduate is required with minimum 60% marks in physics and maths. Application based on advertisement. 19.5 to 23 years age criteria. One can join general service, technical in the electrical and engineering area. One needs to be a BE or a BTech with 55% marks. Application based on advertisement, which is published every year. 19.5 to 25 years is the age criteria. Another category one can join short service commission is naval architecture, open to both men and women. BE or BTech in mechanical, civil, aeronautical, metallurgical, or naval architecture with minimum 60% marks. Application is based on advertisement. 19.5 to 23 years is the age criteria. In the education core, open to both men and women, one can join Indian Navy. Needs to be a second class postgraduate in the notified subject as per the application requirement in the advertisement. One can be a graduate, a postgraduate in the area of humanities or languages or engineering or sciences as per the requirement published. The age criteria is 21 to 25 years. Now I'll quickly move to what you call as NDA. NDA is after 12th. This is specifically only for boys. Girls cannot appear in NDA. For girls, one needs to go, if they want to join Indian Navy, one needs to go through INAT. So in the end of the presentation, I'll talk about INAT. But here, the procedure for NDA is 10+2 with physics and mathematics. You can apply online at upsconline.nic.in. You need to give preference amongst Army, Air Force, Navy, and Naval Academy 10+2 cadet entry scheme. After you successfully qualify the exam, you will be asked to appear for the service selection board. The service selection board is a two-stage process in which stage one needs to go through intelligence test, picture perception, and a discussion test, followed by stage two, which is a psychological testing, group discussion, and interview. This qualification is further followed by a medical examination. If you qualify everything, then the candidate spends 3 years at NDA in Khadakwasla, Pune, followed by 1 year at the Indian Naval Academy as Azimala in Kerala. The details of the NDA exam include mathematics section 2.5 hours, general ability section 2.5 hours. In both, there are differential marking, 300 marks is the mathematics exam, 600 marks is the general ability exam, and the SSB interview and test is followed, which carries 900 marks. Here, every question has differential marking in this multiple choice question test. Every question, if you answer rightly, you get full marks, but if you answer it wrong, 1/3 of the allocated marks are deducted for the wrong answer. Second comes the entry after graduation, which is through CDS, Combined Defense Services exam. It is a paper-based exam conducted by UPSC twice a year. Candidate has to give preference amongst Army, Air Force, Navy, or Officer Training Academy, which is primarily for Army. Successful qualification in the exam is followed by assessment at a service selection board. Service selection board, as I already shared with you, has 2 stages, followed by a medical examination. After selection, the candidate spends 1 year at the Indian Naval Academy at Azimala in Kerala. The exam details for Combined Defense Services include English, which is a 2-hour exam, 100 marks, general knowledge 2 hours, 100 marks, and elementary mathematics 2 hours, 100 marks. Total comes to 300, followed by SSB test and interview, which is another 900 marks. Here again, marking is +1 for the right answer and -0.33 for the wrong answer. Third, for most of the entries in the Short Service Commission, which I shared with you, including the air traffic controller, general service, electrical, technical, hydro, naval architecture, information technology, logistics, education, naval armament, inspectorate, Cadre, NAIC, which I shared with you. This all is done through the INAT exam. The INAT exam is Indian Navy entrance test, which for which the application can be filled on the joinindiannavy.gov.in. The procedure is after you finish your INAT exam, you qualify this, you go through a SSB, which is again a 2-stage process, followed by a medical examination. The candidate who completes the entire procedure goes for a 22 weeks to 1 year training for different cadres at INA in Ezimala, Kerala, where various trainings based on the trades which you are selected, is taken through. The INAT is a test which is a multiple choice question test where you get 25 questions each amongst English, reasoning, general science and mathematics, and general knowledge. Each section has 100 marks. For each right question, you will get +4 marks, and for each wrong answer, -1 mark is deducted. This is a paper in which you must get 40% minimum in each section, and the cutoff is minimum 50% overall. The total time given is 2 hours, and merit list based on the combined marks of INET, which is a weightage of 50%, and SSB, which is another weightage of 50%, is awarded. Remaining all other entries at the junior level or certain senior levels will be based on applications, for which you can submit your application at joinindiannavy.gov.in. The advertisement for different categories are published in employment news and national dailies every year from time to time. I hope this video gave you some in-depth understanding about what are the different levels of entry in the elite Indian Navy. For career counseling or any other requirement related to your career, you can connect with my office at 7600888111. You can connect with me on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, or Instagram. My ID is IQUEMOHIT. My website is mohitmangal.com. If you post your question or a comment in the comment section below, I'll be very happy to share with you my latest book or career guide, which is worth 250 rupees free of cost with you. So don't miss putting across your comment in this video. Thank you so much. God bless you.